And we're live. Welcome. It's a Monday, and this is Fishy Hour. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys had a good day at work today. Got my soda ready. Let me know what you're drinking tonight. Let's see. Mark is at the front of the line. What's up, Mark? Welcome to the show. Mark, I'm at the front door tonight. That's right. HTX, open. Awesome. Wayne, MMFC. HTX, what's up? Cool. MMFC Prospect. That's awesome. MMFC Prospect. I think you were talking about doing a shirt like that. That's hilarious. HTX, you're in MMFC. If you listen to the show and hang out with us, you're definitely part of the crew. You're one of us. Graham, what's up? Good evening, all. Stay safe out there. Lots of crazy going on. Yeah, lots of crazy going on for sure. I think it's with the exception of the violence, with the exception of the looting and the fires, I think it's justified in people being out there making their voices heard. It's the American way. All right, so Roy in the house. Hello, all happy people. What up? Roy asks Wayne, any word on surf fishing? Oh, yeah, on opening surf fishing. Good question. Tyler, what's up? MMFC, crazy time, says Coach. Hello to all. Nate in La Casa. Yes, right. Nate en La Casa. E-N. Nate en La Casa. Nate in the house. What up? Let's see. Darren's here. Darren, what up? One-handed angler's here. Todd, TV Metal Art in the house. Cody, slinging lead all day. What up, Roman? What's up? Hey, says Salty Dangler. What's up, guys? Jet's here. Good. Brian, what's up, Brian? Drinking natural lights on one of those Mondays. Yep. Drinking natural lights. Yep. HDX, drinking ice cold Coca-Cola. Oof, I love Coca-Cola. 420. Wait. What? What's 420? Is that a trick question, Captain Dan? 42320. Oh, Captain Dan deleted his message. Sorry, Dan. Captain Dan, I saw it before you get rid of it. There you go. It's Captain Dan says 42320. Got it right this time. Fat thumbs. That's funny. What up, Kyle? Hey, Alex. Welcome to the show. Unlimited power. I'll take some of that unlimited power. What's up? Welcome to the stream. If it's your first time here, type in first timer in all caps. Like button, everybody, says Leonard. Thank you, Leonard, for the reminder. Yeah, guys, hit that like button if you enjoy the show. Thank you for sharing the show out, guys. I know I put out a lot of requests to share it out this morning. I was feeling kind of sherry. I have some good stuff for you guys today. Just like updates, and we're still gonna do the usual. I figured out that I can go back and edit old broadcasts. So if we have any AHOLESs who call into the show and mess it up for everybody, I can always go back and post and cut that out of the actual stream. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm going to put the phone number up more freely now, willing to take calls. It just might mean that we have to deal with somebody doing some dumb stuff live, but they won't be remembered forever in the backlog in the backlog of the show. So it's kind of cool. Let's try that out, see how that works out, and let's take it from there. Okay. Nate, that's my Spanglish. Oh, got it in the casa. That's right. All right, cool. So yeah, that's good news. Kyle, it says one-handed angler, the council is deciding tomorrow. Oh, cool. Thanks, Kyle. That's a good update on whether to open up shore fishing. Check out Seaforth Sport. Oh, sport fishing. Cool. No updates on surf fishing, says Wayne. Working on sport fishing fleet and SD City Lakes. Cool. Good update. Thanks, Wayne, and thanks, Kyle, for the updates. It's always good to have you guys in here, keeping us up to date with that stuff. Really cool. And while I'm talking about CCA, guys, if you haven't signed up for the On the Bay with CCA, I keep looking back. June 13th. Go check it out, ccacalifornia.org, and sign up there. A lot of us are gonna be there, and I want Even though it's not a competition, guys, it's supposed to be for a fundraiser to help CCAs fight for our rights to fish. Even though it's not a competition, I don't know why I'm doing this a lot right now. I'm just gonna stop. Okay. Even though it's not a competition, I still kind of want to win. Not necessarily me. Like I don't necessarily want me to win. I want a MMFC member to win. I was just talking to Dan about this earlier. Salty Dangler. But yeah, it would be cool if somebody in MMFC won. Okay, so no pressure, but you gotta win this. Gotta win, so you're off the team. I was kidding. I'd be off the team first. Let's see. Here we go. HTX says, caught me a nice 25-inch redfish Saturday. Dang, that's awesome. That's super cool. Yeah, I've never caught a redfish. They look like they could put up a fight, so that's probably a really good, awesome fight. I think you can catch them pretty shallow too, right? Jet says, how was everybody's tacos this weekend, right? Yeah, I think Dan, Cal, and was it? Oh, spacing on his name. Oh, Ramon got halibuts, that keepers that they took home. Brian released a bunch of keepers. Good stuff. This Saturday was an awesome weekend. Saturday was an awesome fishing day, even though the wind kind of sucked. But yeah, the wind sucked, but it was still a fun day of fishing for what it was. Salty says, MMFC FT for the win. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I caught a big one in Florida. Blackened it. So good. Oh, cool. Oh, flounder? Oh, okay. I see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. My bad. Okay. Sabian Pass is a hell of a place to fish. Cool. Never been. We need to get Brian signed up. Yeah, Brian, have you signed up yet? We need to sign up and represent. MMFC has a Discord advantage. That's right. What up, Hyder? Hyder's here. Aaron and I are here. We can start now. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Nate says, true, Wayne, knowledge of the water. That's right. MMFC F2W. That's right. MMFC for the win. Rafael Cueva says, what up, Roman and everybody? What's up, Rafael? Welcome to the show. Boom. Bomb AF. Raymond. So I think it's talking about the tacos. Redfish are fun along with speckled trout. Ooh, cool. Coach says, no fish for me. Town was burning out to the ground. Yep. Y'all catch any cobia lately? No, there's no cobia in this part of the world. Well, in this part of the coast that I know of. We had wahoo. The closest thing to something like that was like a wahoo, maybe 2-3 years ago. Let's see. Oh yeah. Before we get too far into the show, let's crack this baby open and let the judging begin. You ready, guys? Here we go. Here's the final. Here's the beverage opening. All right. What was that? Rate that 1 out of 10. Well, sorry, 1 through 10. 10 being the best. Cheers. Oh yeah, it's good. All right, see. Yep, Cobia's coming Cobia coming supposedly. That would be so awesome if we had Cobia here. Dang, that'd be so cool. Fished by the bridge for about 15 spotted baby bass and a keeper halley. Dude. Yeah, Roy killed it. See, Cody says, I love speckled trout and drum fishing in Chesapeake Bay. Cool stuff. Leonard says, no snook. Wow, tarpon are fun. Salty Dangler says, well, that is between Brian and his son. We got this. I'll put up a good fight. Yeah, I think so too. No good Crevalle either. Nope. No Jack Crevalle here either. Yep. 7. Oh, I see 7. Cool. Trekker says 11. Hey everybody, what's up, What's up, Cal? Welcome. Aaron says an 8. Taylor says a 9 out of 9.5. Yeah, the snap wasn't as nice as last week's. On Friday was probably the best one last week. Nate, awesome. I can't believe I've never fished Oceanside Harbor. Wow. Yeah, that'd be fun. That's a fun little harbor. Can't say the bite is better than a bay, but a little different. Good docks to pitch. Cool. Good stuff. All right, guys. In case you haven't noticed, I'd like to turn your attention to these sweet shirts back here. So I just got these This is a new design for the kids. I I just opened it. They just showed up right now, and I opened them, and I didn't even let them wear them. Let me grab one real quick. All right, it's like the miniature version of a shirt, but it's for kids that are spotty trained and know how to catch spotted bay bass. What do you think? There it goes. There it is. They come in sizes 2, 4, and 6 years old. So, anyways, it's a good little. It's American. It's built on an American Apparel blank. It's a nice little shirt. The kids are super stoked. So there it is. Whoa. There it is. Cool. Let's see. let's see what the reaction is on that thing. Oh, look at me while I get. It took me a while to get a finisher. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, it took me a while to get a shirt. A good thing I didn't make that a trivia question. Scott was a few. Oh, I see. Cool. JC. All right. Cool. Okay. Good thing I don't make any of the trivia questions. Don't worry about it, Kevin. You good. You make as many trivia questions as you want. Jet's laughing over here. No visual, not visually much different. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Let's see. Any word on surf fishing being part of the change tomorrow? I thought you could already surf fish, guys. You can't surf fish? That's weird. I thought you could already surf fish. So I wanted to show you guys something cool. Something else I think is pretty cool. And then we'll jump into questions. And I'm going to put up the phone number up here so you guys can call in if you want to call in and say what's up. I think at this point, most of you have talked to me in person since we fish all the time. So I don't anticipate you guys will be too shy to call in and say what's up. If you can stay in one place, you can fish. If you can stay in one place, you can fish. Yeah, I thought shore fishing was open at this point, but maybe not surf fishing. Yeah, see, Kevin says as far as I know, it's a go. Yeah, I thought it was a go like as of like a week or two ago. Kevin says, "Why not, Coach? I want answers." Oh, maybe just like the jetties or something. Anyway, all right, let's see what that conversation evolves into. Keep it going. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys something. And let me see if it's gonna work through the magic of the TV or YouTube's. Here we go. Let's see here. Pop this guy up out here. Okay, so let me bring this up if it lets me. Browser. Ooh, it did. Great. Okay, so what you're seeing now is a video that I did on, was it April 1st? It's the April 1st episode of Fishy Hour. Let's pick a funnier looking one on my face. Let's see. Anyway, so what I'm trying to show you guys is this down here. See, now we've gone through and labeled all of the, well, not all of them yet. I'm in the process of doing this. It's going to take a while, but I'm working through it show by show. I'm going to start going backwards. So starting on Friday's episode, and then as the new episodes come out, I'm going to try to get this done within that week. So see, this is the part of the video where we had a caller named Damien, and he asked about bay fishing and calico fishing, right? And you have basically about from 3107 to about 5021. That's when we talked about that question, right? And then we moved over into chat interactions. Then we moved over into action cam audio quality question, and then underspin or no for swim baits, and then what is Tiger King? Because somebody was talking about Tiger King, and then Traeger Grills smoked pork butt conversation, and then caller Coach Worf dangerous animal handler stories, And here's where we talked about his dangerous animal handler story. That was hilarious. And then scary snake stories. And then chat interactions. And then show wrap up and sign off. Anyway, so the reason I'm doing that, the reason I'm putting in the extra work to go back to the backlog is to make this content more shareable and more usable to you. You don't only have to scroll through here. You can actually look at the description here. Show more. And it'll tell you what will happen in the show. See? And then you actually click on the little highlight link, and it'll take you to that part. So thinking about buying a GoPro, that was Brian's question, and it'll take you to that part of the video. See? And it'll just go right into where I was answering Brian's question about thinking about buying a GoPro, right? So I'm gonna have this done for all of the backlog of videos. I think we're up to like 40 or 50 now, and it's gonna make these shows a lot more usable and searchable, so you can go back and look for specific questions that have been covered. And eventually I'm going to take these episodes and cut them up and make mini videos that refer back to the main episode. So cool stuff. I just thought I would share that with you guys and get your opinion or get your thoughts on that idea. What do you guys think? Yay, nay, or yeah? And with that said, I'm going to put the phone number up if you guys want to call in and say what's up. No jokers. No jokers allowed. Midnight Toker's okay, but no jokers. Oh, that's hilarious. I cracked myself up. It's an inshore offshore jerkbait. Cool. Good stuff. Okay, let me see. Catch up with the chats. The good stuff. I have a Hook 5 Lowrance connected to my PA14. I want to upgrade to a Lowrance Elite 7. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good sonar. Lowrance Elite TI2 7. Arnold, what's up, Arnold? Arnie, welcome. Let's see. I like Cambria, but fishing off the rocks up north is something totally different. Hell yeah. Cool. Do I have to take out transducer? You don't have to take out the transducer if the new head unit works with it. But your new head unit will probably come with a better transducer, so yes. Short answer is yes. Brian, Kevin, wish you would have never talked about the Colt sniper at all. I think I could think about trying to get good with it. Now I've got to get jerkbait rod to throw it and recommendations on a rod. Nice. Is Kevin in here? That's hilarious. Yeah, exactly. So, today was it Saturday? Was the first time I took that 170 jerkbait out, the Colt sniper. That thing casts so nice. I think because of the way the weight is inside, when you cast it, the weight is like towards the tail of the bait, and then as it gets closer to the end of the cast, I think the weight shifts forward, and it's weird. Like the flight path almost looks like it goes like, and then at the very end it kind of goes. And then down instead of going straight like this and then going down, it kind of goes out and then it starts to go a little bit further out and then down. It's weird. I think it's because of the weight inside that it affects the flight path, but it looks cool. It looks like you get like an extra 5 feet of cast, and that thing casts really far too. So super stoked on that bait. I got a follower when we were out there on Saturday, and I don't know, guys. I at first I was like, that's a yellowtail, but on second thought, I saw like its tail, and its tail was more like a broom. Right, and the fish was kind of like silvery, or pale silvery. I guess you could say white. But his tail looked kind of more like this type of tail, like a broom, right? And it wasn't long and skinny like a barracuda. I know what a barracuda looks like. The thickness of the base of the tail was way too thick to be a barracuda. So it was either like a short white sea bass or like a I don't know what it could have been. It was just a cool thing to see. And then like that motivated me to start throwing that thing for a while, but I didn't get any followers after that or any bites on it. But yeah, cool stuff. Okay, let's see. A mullet. Corvina, Roman. Okay, maybe, yeah, Corvina. Grandma's a question for you, Roman. Can you talk about how you work the Ned Rig, TRD, different techniques or for open water and or docks? The chupacabra. I knew it, Kevin. I knew it was a chupacabra. Okay. Graham, it's not a big, not super detailed, I guess, on the Ned Rig situation. I just kind of basically cast it out, and I will let my kayak drift, and I just kind of hold on to the rod, and as my kayak is drifting, I can feel it bumping on the bottom, and then eventually I'll get bit, right? That's when I'm drifting. If the tide is not too strong, if I'm just kind of staying in one spot, then I'll cast it towards the shallow. Make sure I give it enough time to sink to the bottom, and then once I'm on the bottom, I'll give it like, instead of winding it, I'll pull the rod up and kind of feel it dragging on the bottom, and then I'll take up the slack when I put the rod forward, and I keep doing that, and then take up the slack, and then pull it up slowly, and then. But the whole point is to try to maintain ground contact. It's difficult to do that with the Ned Rig in deep water or in current, unless you're drifting and you have a nice long cast. But when it's shallow, it's perfect for that kind of fishing. Let's see. Salty thinks maybe it's Corbina or what's he was? Yeah, Corbina. That makes sense. Nate says Corbina. I caught one recently on a jerkbait in the bay. That's cool. I just had to trash a Shimano Curado HD 200. No, that sucks. What happened? I have my Shimano Chronarch 200 E7. That thing's about to go. It's about to go. Like the handle, the paint came off a little bit, and it got a little bit of corrosion inside the actual. It's weird. Inside the actual bar, where the handles are connected to, and it started to swell on that side. So the swelling makes it to where the star drag, instead of being level, it's kind of cocked now to the side. So when you turn the handle, the little star drag will clip against the tensioner knob. So it's like every time you give it a full revolution, it kind of goes plunk, plunk. So it's like, it's getting annoying to fish with it. So I either have to fish with it with a drag all the way off or almost all the way off, or with the tensioner pushed in pretty tight, more than I would normally do. So it's annoying. So I'm gonna probably cycle that one out with the reel I just picked up. I'll show you guys that reel later. Well, not today, but maybe later this week. Let's see. So I ordered a Curado DC 150. Nice. That's a cool. That's for saltwater. I had the Curado DC 150 for saltwater, and it sucked. Well, not sucked. It works great. It casts like a dream. It casts awesome, but the saltwater just ate it up. It just ate it up. It lasted like for 6 months before it just. Wayne laughs when I say melted inside, but that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like it did. Some of the pieces inside just kind of like corroded away. So if you're gonna get the Curado DC, don't fish it in salt. Get a Tranx 200 instead, or get a Tranx reel. Let's see. The handle just jumped up on me. Oh, dang. Let's see. Kyle says, Texas is awesome. I would live there if I could convince my wife to move there. Nice. Oh, HTX in the house. What? Dropping the $9.99 super chat. Thank you. Thank you, HTX. Much appreciated, sir. That's super cool. Super cool. Let's see. There are times I wonder why I come back. That's from Texas. So he gets to use all the money he wastes on housing costs and spend it on fishing gear. Yeah. That's such a good point, Salty. Speaking of money bags, here's for the cause. Oh, nice. Yeah, Texas. That's good. That's awesome. I'll be able to make rent. Yes. Grant, congrats to MMFC for exceeding our 100 fish goal Saturday. You guys crushed it. 6 species of fish too. Do we get 6 species, Brian? I wasn't sure. That's pretty awesome. So we started by keeping track of everybody's score, and then we took tally about a little bit over halfway through the session. And some of the guys fishing that were still fishing with us had already gone off the Discord. So by the time we realized that those people hadn't put in their fish into the count, we ended up hitting like around 120 fish, 122 fish. I forget what the final count was, but between our whole group, got about 120 fish. Probably I would say 40 or 35% of that was Brian and Brian's son, Brian. But it was still super fun. It was still super fun. Tons of fish were caught. Definitely no skunks on that trip. Let's see. Get a regular Curado, says Nate. Good point. Yeah. Soon my halibut. So many halibut, they were like a nuisance fish, says Brian. Jeez. Tony says, yo, Brian, I missed another MMFC outing, but I'm in for a session with this weekend, if there is one. There's going to be a session this weekend, guys, because you know what I'm going to do? I want us to go fish Mission Bay and figure out the bite before the tournament. So I want us to go hit Mission Bay and learn and figure out different spots. And it's going to be more like a recon mission. We probably won't all fish in the same areas. Maybe we'll spread out and cover the whole. If there's enough of us, we'll spread out like in teams of 2 or 3 and cover the whole bay, figure out where the bite is. So when tournament time comes, I mean, it's not a tournament, it's not a competition, but I still want us to win. I still want us to win. So we got to use the power of the community, use the power of the group to figure out where the bite is. And I don't care who of us wins as long as it's one of us. Okay? We got to do this. Sorry, Wayne. We're like over here like, oh, snap. Here we go. Arnie, thank you so much. Arnie with the $199 in the house. Woo woo. Thank you, Arnie. Thank you for that, sir. That's awesome. You hit over 100 by noon. That's right, Wayne. That was super, super, super cool. I got 3 Halley, 2 shorts, 12 legals. Wait, 12 legal? That's awesome. Super good. Okay. I see. Do you guys do a fish fry for MMFC? HTX, we started MMFC when we started Fishy Hour when the quarantine happened. So basically everybody was stuck at home. So I figured it was a good opportunity to like get out and just talk to people about fishing and build community, right? Since we're all stuck at home. So we haven't had the opportunity to all get together and actually have like a meaningful meal, I guess you could say, or like a potluck. It's gonna be awesome when we do. So the closest thing we're gonna get to do that with is gonna be for this MMFC thing. I'm sorry for the on the bay with CCA. They'll be giving us sandwiches off a boat, so that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, we do want to do like a fish fry / cookout. When this thing clears up, hopefully then we're able to get back together in groups. We'll do some kind of get together like that. It'll be like a potluck style. And I'll do like a smoked pork butt or something delicious. Something delicious. I see Leonard got a 21-inch Halley. Man, so close. Do you still have that SLX? Wayne, do you still have the SLX? Nate is asking. Yeah. I'm looking for the SLX too, so if Nate doesn't buy it, I'll probably buy it. I want to replace my 13 fishing reel. It's a little bit it's beat up too. It's got to get beat up. Coach says I'll bring the salchichas. Awesome. Nate says the bite is where the brain is. As simple as that. Yeah, still have SLX. Okay. Nate, if you're getting the SLX, go for it. If you're not, then I'll scoop it up. I'll let you have dibs. What reel did you say is better than the Curado DC? Let's see. Somebody said just a Curado, a regular Curado without the DC. Okay. I'm a lefty, says Nate. Oh. Right-handed retrieve. Oh, Nate. So you don't. Okay. So Wayne, I'm gonna get that reel. I'll take it. Add it to my tab. Just kidding. have your envelope full of money. I'll go put more money in it. Yeah, but Wayne, I'll take that reel if Nate doesn't take it. The handle is so that you turn it with your right hand, right? If that's so, I'll take it. Okay, cool. Yeah, exactly. So for the potluck, we're gonna have fish tacos and banana bread and all that good stuff. Gonna look into the Tranks. Yeah, the Tranks is a good reel. Tranks 200. Nate D says, cool. And I think Brian uses the Tranks 200 as well, right? Thanks, Nate. My buddy's in the chat, but he's being shy. No worries. What's your buddy's name? We'll shout him out. Hola, Fishy Hour. What's up, Chris? Any tips for fishing long beach breakwalls, lures, and baits, species to target? Salty SoCal in the house coming in strong with a solid triple question, guys. It's a solid triple question, guys. SLX, RH Real, Roman for the win. Oh, yeah, exactly. Got it. Nailed it. Okay. Just got off the Channel Island chapter meeting. What's up, Chris? Welcome to the stream. Hola, Salty, says HTX. Hola. All right, cool. Sheeps and Calicos, says Coach. Okay, so let's dissect Salty SoCal's question. Okay, guys? I wish there was a way for me to highlight the question, but there's not. So let's just go with this. Any tips for fishing Long Beach breakwall, lures and baits, species to target? Okay. So Coach says sheeps and calicos. Long Beach breakwall is loaded, says Coach. Does the tranks make a cool sound? You're hilarious. Yeah, that sound is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that sound is pretty super cool. But yeah, it doesn't make a sweet sound. Brian says, yes, I have 2 Tranks 200s and a Tranks 300 for an A-rig. Awesome. How do you like those Tranks 200s? I'm sure they're the bomb. Yeah, so I think Tranks 200, if you're going to do salt, got to go with the Tranks. Okay, Coach says, shrimp for the sheep. Calicos will eat anything. Use the brown plastics. Calicos and brown plastics go hand in hand. There you go. Salty SoCal. That's some good advice for you right there. Alex Norton, Roman, do you fish the Shore Pounders events? I don't. I haven't. I think I've done it twice. And then I realized how much I suck at fishing from shore. So I'm like, I'm just going to go back on my kayak. But I do want to support Kevin. I think last time I fell asleep because we had a day of fishing in the morning. So what up, Andres? Welcome to the show. Andres in the house. Everybody say what's up to Andres. It's his first time here. Make him feel welcomed. If you have any questions, Andres, go ahead and pop them in the chat. It's a great opportunity to get a ton of people to answer your question. Short Pounders this Saturday, by the way. Kevin, thank you for posting that. You used to, Roman. All right, cool. Okay, let's talk about Short Pounders for a second. Kevin, Short Pounders event is this Saturday. What time and where's the meet at? And if you want to call in and talk about it for a couple minutes, we can talk about it. That'd be great because then we can get people current information and get people out there. I want to fish on Saturday on my kayak. I want to fish Saturday, but maybe we'll move the MMFC session for Sunday so that we can do the Short Pounders. Hey guys, let's MMFC, let's just show up to the Short Pounders and just freaking have a blast. Would you guys be down to fish Sunday with MMFC if you can? If not, we can do Short Pounders and kind of like support Kevin's event. Show up, get some more bodies out there and represent. Let me know if that's something you guys would want to do. Short Pounders. I think it's a good idea. I would prefer that change of pace, but I still kind of want to fish maybe on Sunday in Mission Bay so we can figure out some more so we can be ready for the next event. Tranks or Daewoo Alexa. Cool. I got a call coming in. All right, here we go, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, can you hear me? Kevin, you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. It still works. We can still take calls.
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. Glad you called in. So,
yeah, man. So,
I want to fish it.
Short Pounders.
Yep.
All right. Well, this Saturday, we're going to meet at the same place we met up last time.
Okay.
Which is right around the corner from C4 Sport Fishing along the sidewalk. If you're coming around Cordero Road and instead of pulling into C4 Sport Fishing, if you go just past that a little bit, there's that little street that you could turn left to go towards Sunset Boulevard. That little tiny cutout street. Well, anyways, we'll be meeting right in front of where that street turns the other way.
Okay.
Right where Marina Village is, basically.
Perfect. Okay. Cool. And then for those go ahead.
I'll post. Well, are you allowed to post links on the Discord?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah. I'll do that, and then people could see it there.
Perfect.
Because all the information's on SD Fish.
Perfect. So post a link to that exact thread in MMFC events or outings. MMFC outings.
Yeah, and I'll include the map too.
Oh, perfect.
So people can get a visual.
Perfect. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like I think if we just like showed up in force, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And then
it'd be cool to see everybody out there.
Cool. So we need to bring either $5 to get in on the event or a pack of baits.
Yeah, if you just want to go for the biggest bass of the night, yeah, that's all you'll need. Either a 5-spot or a new pack of baits or jig heads or anything bass fishing related.
Perfect.
$4 to $6 face value.
Okay, sounds awesome. Super cool. And what time are you starting?
So that's at 3 p.m. and it goes till 8 p.m. And I'll start signing people in at 2:30 p.m. and I'll stop signing them in at 3:30 p.m. So if you end up being a little bit late, that's fine. I'll still be there.
Okay.
Till 3:30.
Okay, so just I'm gonna walk the listeners through the process. So we show up, we find you, we check in, and then you go fish wherever you want, as long as it's legal. Yeah, as long as it's a legal place to fish.
Go fish wherever you want, and then we just report back there at 8 o'clock.
Okay, and then what do we need to bring as far as like measuring tape, hog trough, trinket? What do we need? Exactly.
So a metal retractable tape measure, or a hog trough. Hog troughs are best.
Okay.
But metal tape works great too, but not the vinyl ones where you can fold them and roll them up into your pocket or whatever, because they get kinked and sometimes it's hard to measure a fish for those. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Perfect. And do you have to be a member of SD Fish to participate?
Yes, you do. But for this one time, if you're going to bring in MMFC, I'll make an exception.
Awesome. Cool. All right, there you go, Tony. That was your question. I think Tony asked if we need to register SD Fish first. You guys should still register with SD Fish to keep that forum alive. There's a lot of good information in there. But yeah, just to support as short pounders, guys. Cool.
Appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, thanks for calling in and giving us the scoop. We'll see you Saturday then.
All right, man. Banana bread for life.
Yeah. Yes. All right, good night.
All right, later.
That's so good. Yes. That's hilarious. I want to see what you guys' reaction is to that. It's so funny. That's awesome. That's what's up, guys. That's like so perfect. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so awesome. All right, good. Brian says, "Can I shore pound from a boat if I only cast towards the shore?" Yes. Andrea says, "Outback most likely." Oh, is Andreas looking for a kayak? Cool. That's cool. Gotta go get some off the idiots in our neighborhood. We got some idiots. Some of the idiots. Oh no, that's crazy. Stay safe, Darren. Tony says, I'm in SD Fish, but my bro isn't, and I want to take him. Yeah, take him. He doesn't have to be in SD Fish for this session. He's gonna make an exception for us, MMFC exception. So he doesn't have to be in SD Fish, Tony. But yeah, take him out. Outback is nice, says HTX. Yep. Thanks for making MMFC time this time. Cool. There you go. Only if you dock it and land, Brian. There you go. Go get him, dude. Okay, good stuff. Coach, I might have a showdown yesterday. Oh, geez, crazy. Jet says you have to drag the bait off the bank every time, Brian. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That's so funny. That's probably Jet. That's probably a good technique. Like if you ever did that, you'd probably get all kinds of fish. It's hilarious. I remember doing that once at at Miramar Reservoir. It was weird. I kept seeing like all kinds of like shad like crash right at the shore, right at shore. So I figured there was like a bass pushing it against like the beach, and so I chucked a little jig head, I chucked a little swim jig on the bank, and then I swam it back into shore when that little flourish happened, and sure enough, I got hit by a little largemouth bass. It's pretty cool. So yeah, check it on shore and reel it in. See, Coach says SD Fish is totally worth joining, people. I promise. All right, if you guys are gonna join SD Fish, I'm gonna beat Coach on the recruitment bar, and maybe if I recruit enough of you people at SD Fish, they'll let me post more fishy hour stuff on there. Let's see. SD Fish. Okay, here we go. That's my link for SD Fish, and then it'll show that you got referred to the site by me. It's not they don't pay me anything for that. It's just like a bragging rights or whatever. Cool. Mark's got a question. What's up, Mark? Let me see the question. Let's do it. SD Fish is totally worth. Okay, good. HTX says since you fell, Andres, I brought rope for the yak in case someone falls again. Also, Andres is your friend. Andres is looking for a new kayak. Is that what it is, or he had an issue with the kayak? HTX forgot the seat. That's why I fell. Oh, dang. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's like yeah. If you fished it without a seat, it's probably super uncomfortable. Yeah, but you know what? It's gonna make it next time you fish it with a seat. It's gonna be so much better, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, this is cool." Oh, HTX says, "Dude, I found you a nice cooler to sit on." Fishing it like a stand-up paddleboard. If anyone is looking for a new Hobie, be careful with the drives. Just bought an original ST drive and blew through 3 adjustments with a crank arm. Ugh. That doesn't sound nice. Yeah, it doesn't sound nice at all. Yeah, that seems like an ST drive. It's not like the first generation. Or yeah, I wouldn't have bought a kayak that old. Or like, yeah, totally accidental. Cool. All right, guys. Let's see where we at over here. That's so funny. Oh yeah, so I showed you guys what I needed to show you. Okay. Anybody have any questions? How's everybody doing? Sorry about that. So we got our so it seems like everybody's okay with doing short pounders on Saturday. So short pounders on Saturday, and then if you guys can get a second pass this weekend out of the house, I'm not even sure if I can, but maybe we'll fish again on Sunday, and we'll actually do San Diego Bay on kayaks. Sorry, Mission Bay on kayaks. Slinging Lead Cody says, Robin, have you done a video on adjusting Hobie rudder? Mine is loose after this weekend. Oh, that's a great question. I have not, but I have done one on replacing the rudder line, which is basically the same setup. So I'll put a link for that in a bit. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so not necessarily a video on how to adjust it, but how to replace it, and replacing it is adjusting it. So I guess that would work, right? Let's see. We get that video for you. Let's see. There it is. Get shareable link. Got the shareable link, and I'm putting it in the chat. Here we go. There it is, Cody. I just put a video link in the chat that'll take you to where I replace my rudder line, and you can use that video to see what needs to get adjusted. Okay, bingo, that's right. HTX says, okay, stupid question. Shore pounder, fish from banks? Ding, 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 ding. Good job, HTX, you got it. Yes, totally. It's difficult. It's hard to fish from the shore. There's limited access. There's pressure on the fish, and You have to walk. Exercise? What? A little short dangling. That's right. That's good. That's good, Dan. What's y'all's favorite fish to target from the yaks? All right, Salty SoCal. For me, it's always been the spotted bay bass over here. Where is it? Spotty? Spotted bay bass. It's my favorite. I love how they fight. Even though they're not huge fish, they fight so well. And then when the coolest part about targeting spotted bay bass is that occasionally you'll get a random Hallie. So it's pretty fun stuff. What up?
What's good, Roman? You caught me mid-sip there.
Oh, nice. Welcome, Coach. How you doing?
Oh, another beautiful day in the city.
That's right, in the city.
Other than the burning half my town down yesterday morning in the wee hour.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts. I had a showdown with some morons yesterday morning at 4:30, and the wife had a showdown with some other morons yesterday morning about 5:30.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
But we protected our alley, and the crazy people up the alley protected their section, so nothing on our piece was touched too much.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. It's like I'm not for the burning stuff down for the damage.
I don't know. It all seems like agenda and somebody pulling strings and other people coughing up cash, and I don't know. It all just seems a little awry to me.
But I think personally, like, this is like maybe stuff we shouldn't talk about on the show, but I think that it's overdue as far as like equal justice for everybody. You know, like.
Well, that could be true too.
So, but
either that
but I'm not.
But
I'm not for
on the neck, so to speak.
But I'm not for the damaging of stuff. Like, I think the point can be made. There's the same protesting without causing damage.
I think it could too.
So
if that was the agenda, I think it could too.
Yeah. So anyway, what have you been up to besides protecting your property?
Well, I fished La Jolla I fished an undisclosed location last Friday, which is why I missed the stream.
Oh,
but cool. I've been going over the SSTs and the inshore maps, and things look like they're shaping up quite nicely for a really solid early calico bite on big calicos. I think that we're going to have a real shot at some real big fish in close, especially for you kayak guys. Starting here in the next few weeks, if I'm, of course, reading the tarot cards. Excuse me for just a moment. Hey, Ding Dong, could you keep it down a little, sir? I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, we've got good news conditions out there. I'll probably start hanging 20 plus inches from shore here in the next couple of weeks, if I had to guess.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So you kayak guys might get a live mackerel on and take advantage of the bite we have coming. Of course, assuming I'm reading the cards right.
Yeah, I want to dive too. It's looking better. It's getting better and better.
Yeah, I mean, with this thick body of water that we have sitting almost basically directly upcurrent of us between us and just south of Hawaii, if this keeps pushing on, we could be in for an epic inshore bite here in San Diego here pretty quick.
Oh, nice.
So you guys get ready to take advantage if it does happen, because it won't last long, I don't think.
Well, I'll be. We're pretty much out every weekend, so maybe it's one of those things where like you have to take a sick day, do some extra fishing during the week.
Yeah, you guys might think about starting to prospect and figure out where the bite's at, because I think it's going to blow wide open here in about. I'm hesitant to like make a call, but I'll just say 10 to 18 days. We've got some water moving on us that looks pretty freaking good. I mean, assuming everything lines up and we don't get some weird high pressure circular pattern that pushes it off or something, we could really be in the money as soon as 2 weeks, which would be super early for the big calicos to come in close.
So Salty SoCal 22 says, going off what Coach said, what are some good iron colors for checkers? The
And got to go with the classic, man. It's all about red. Well, red's kind of a new color, but it was around back in the day, too. It just kind of had like a 20-year hiatus off the radar. But red, scrambled egg, blue and white.
Wounded Soldier, green and red.
Green and yellow is kind of a notorious Barracuda color, but I've had really good luck with calicos on it.
Cool. And then for HT,
of course, any sardines, and they love brown. So
yeah, and then for HTX is wondering what the heck we're talking about. HTX, when Salty SoCal refers to checkers, he's referring to calico bass. It's a saltwater bass that we have here in the kelp. And when he's talking about irons, it's what is it? These guys up here? Wait, these guys.
A jig type they don't have in Texas for sure.
These like saltwater jigs that swim weird, like on the surface, or you can actually jig them a vertical up and down, but they basically swim, have like a treble on the back, and these fish will hit those. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, like for the first time I saw a jig, I was like, what? Nothing's gonna eat that. It doesn't even look like a fish, but they get hit. So crazy. So that's good stuff. Red, orange, brown says Kevin. Anyone want to go do a? Yep. Cody's like, anyone want to do a sick day tomorrow? I was gonna do a sick day tomorrow, but I got some news at work that hopefully is not bad news. So I have to not miss work tomorrow, but I wanted to take a day off. Cool. So go ahead.
But yeah, the classic colors for calicos are red, green, brown. Brown. If you're fishing anything with brown as the dominant color, you can't go wrong. Red's a classic from back in the day that's made a comeback in the last few years, but yeah, can't go wrong.
It's awesome. Cool. Well, shoot.
So I figured I'd give everyone the news, and of course I could be proven to be totally wrong, and we might just get some crazy circular high weather.
If you're wrong,
pressure pattern.
If you're wrong, nobody will say anything. And if you're right, you'll be like, Coach is right. Nailed it.
Well, like I said, that's just if my
I don't know, like
my intuition and experience have told me anything.
I was gonna say that in a couple of days, in a couple of weeks, maybe the bite's gonna go crazy. Okay.
It might. It might. It really might.
That's funny.
It just depends. It depends on this one chunk of water making it to shore and pushing the green stuff off. But if it does, I think that we're going to light up on the inshore. And rumor has it that the grunion runs are going to run late this year too, and that could combine to be a perfect storm for the jig chuckers from the beach.
Oh, so when's the grunion run usually? Like, how do you know when it's going to happen?
Well, typically they're over with by. Well, they're typically over with by mid-June.
Awesome. Wayne said you're more accurate than the weatherman.
Yeah, I've got a job for life. I'm not gonna predict this one, but
so good.
But yeah, it's we got a piece of water working its way onto our local inshore, and actually, what you're gonna probably see is you're gonna see an uptick in the offshore count. You see a bunch of patty yellows and stuff get landed by people.
Okay.
And that'll kind of be your clue that it's coming. So a few days after, you just see people posting crazy reports of catching limits, like 10 limits on private boats for each guy on patty yellows, or you start seeing the necktie Curado show up or something like that.
Right.
Then you'll know that we're only a couple of days out for our local inshore.
Cool. That's awesome.
Well, anyways, I was pouring over some charts and maps, so figured I'd let everyone know what the crystal ball, kind of as cloudy as it is, it definitely looks good for a serious inshore bite, especially for you guys that are willing to work La Jolla or the northern end of Sunset Cliffs from the kayak.
I'm laughing because I could picture you like going like this to a crystal ball.
Wearing my mask and everything, and I'm trying to polish the crystal ball, and it's so murky.
Oh, it's comedy.
Awesome. Oh, but yeah, it's shaping up to be an interesting one, I think. Of course, like I say, you never know, some circular pattern could come up, and we get pushed, all that water get pushed to the south or pushed offshore. But
yeah,
assuming it doesn't, I think we're in for a doozy here, starting in no more than 2 weeks or so.
That's cool. Awesome.
All right, Roman, I'll let you get back to the show.
Thanks for calling in, Coach. It's always good talking to you. So fun.
All right, take it easy, dude. Peace.
Later. So good. I think Brian asked about the categories for the on the bait with CCA. It looks like they're doing a largest bass, a largest halibut, and a largest other fish. Largest other fish. So I think that counts like leopard sharks, right? It's a fish. So I think what other fish is bigger. So yeah, that's those are the three categories: largest bass, largest halibut, and largest other fish. Cool. Okay. No, not most fish. Only largest. Only those three. Jeff, what's your La Jolla? What's La Jolla going to be going for? Jeff says, what's La Jolla going to be doing? I think La Jolla's going to be good. I think La Jolla's just going to keep getting better once this water clears up a little bit more. I've heard stories of people catching what I think is on Instagram. His name is Plastic Panga. He's caught a couple of not this last weekend, but the weekend before that and the weekend before that. He caught like yellowtail on a surface iron, which is crazy. So good stuff. And that was during the red tide, I guess. Biggest bass, biggest halibut, and biggest other fish. That's right, Salty. Thank you. A bird poop color. That's right. What up, Aaron? Good to have you on. Just noticed you're on here. Are you doing the short pounders, Aaron? I'm sure you are. I'm going to follow you around and get all your spots. Brian says, can the biggest other fish be a ray? I don't see why not. And is it by pounds or by length? I think it's by length, right? Coach is more accurate than the waterman. Yeah, that's right. Than the weatherman. Okay. Ask Coach when albacore is coming back. Yeah, right. I missed it. Sorry, Wayne. Last El Nino caught an awesome calico and sheephead from offshore off the rocks in Ocean Beach. Cool. Just whip it. Just wipe it with your face. That's a real magic 8-ball, Coach. I need Coach app set up on my fish finder. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. You guys are awesome. Okay. Hey, have any of you put a guitar string in the spine of a fish to stop rigor mortis? What? That sounds cool. That sounds like a crazy experiment to try, Joaquin. But it also sounds like you're playing with your food. Has any one of you put a guitar string in the spine of a fish to stop rigor mortis? Here we go, guys. Let's see if he's on the phone. Thank you for calling Fishy Hour. Who's this?
How you doing?
Good. Who's this?
This is Johnny.
Johnny?
Johnny, yep.
Hey, Johnny, what's up? How you doing?
Pretty good. Just got a quick question for you. What do you think of stock fish versus natural fish? Because I remember one time I was out fishing with my family, and we were just reeling them in one after another. It kind of got me to thinking those are probably stocked fish. So I want to get your thoughts on that.
So stocked fish versus natural fish, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't eat a stocked fish, and this is why. Okay, because most of those fish are raised with grain, like in a farm, and they're getting fed the same stuff that like the cows are getting fed, basically in a different form. So you don't have, it doesn't have that right type of nutrition that you would expect from a fish that is wild caught. It's like the difference between like farm raised beef, like corn raised beef, or like grass fed beef, right? It's basically you are what you eat. So if it's eating stuff that's made out of like soybean, all that stuff, it's gonna affect the quality of that like omega-3 fatty acid that's coming off that fish. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. So do you think they were stocked? Because I remember we just catch them left and right. We'd cast them, reel in, we'd pull them right back out.
Oh, that's cool.
I think it was like the stripers or maybe some bass. They must have been stocked because it was one after another.
Yeah, or it could have been a part of. Do you think you might have been in a part that fishing wasn't allowed, like by accident maybe?
No,
No.
no,
Okay,
because
then.
there was other boats
All right, cool. Then
doing
yeah,
it too.
then it probably recently got stocked, or that spot is really good. Have you been to that spot before or after since then?
Oh, this is a while ago,
Yeah.
but no, I haven't.
Yeah, but it's crazy. Sometimes.
It was like a one-time thing. The way they were jumping, the way they were biting, it was a one-time thing. Never seen it again.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, sometimes you just get really lucky. Like those are the kind of days that like you're like, when it happens to you, you're like, wow, this is amazing. This is what fishing is like. And those are the days that build that little legend in your body or like in your mind where you're like, oh, if I could only have another day like that. And that's the kind of thing that kind of keeps you coming back. It kind of builds that little addiction when you have really good days like that. And then right when you feel like you're going to like say, you know what, I'm over this. This is like, I'm not going to catch as many fishes that day. Then it'll happen to you again. And then you'll be like, oh, this is great. But those are the days that help you appreciate the long days of not catching anything. So.
Yep. Another thing is I was fishing the White River out in Mountain Home, Arkansas, and that's a river you have to pay to fish, and it's a trout river. And I'm not sure if they stock it. They have to stock those because you pay to go fish it, and there's a limit. It seems like they would stock it. Do you know anything about that? If they stock trout rivers?
I don't. I'm not that experienced with fishing for trout, but I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure those are stocked. I don't think there's any rivers in California. I think with like a natural trout population. I think most of those are stocked.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to get your thoughts on that. Stocked fish versus the natural. Thanks for taking the time.
No worries. Thanks for calling in. This is cool. I appreciate you.
You got it.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks. Oh, it's super cool, guys. Like I was a little bit scared. I'm not gonna lie that he was gonna drop something at the very end, but he did great. Thank you for calling in. I'm a little bit shell shocked still from the last situation we had. So yeah, super cool. All right, guys. Let's see. Let me get back in here. Where's my thing? There it is. Cool. So we're gonna power through this. We're gonna keep putting up the number and just calling in, and then you guys understand that if somebody that it opens it up for people to do things that they shouldn't, for people to say things that they maybe shouldn't say, but we're gonna keep it open, and that way it makes the show more entertaining, and we get to hear from different perspectives from different parts of the country, or maybe even different parts of the world. So that's super cool. So I don't want to limit the show based on a few people, because there's a lot of potential there for like growth and for new ideas to kind of be shared. Okay, so let's see. Holy smokes, it's 8:03. Let's finish the show off. Let's make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. Let's do it for Johnny. What movie? Kobe beef or fed with oats. Ooh, nice. Sup, y'all? Okay. I want to try some grass-fed wild caught fish, wild fish, not farm raised fish. Wild fish that eats whatever it's supposed to be eating in the ocean. Sup day one. Oh, day one in the house. What's up, dude? Let's see, Salty. HTX. Okay, good. What up, Paige? Christian, what's up, Christian? Welcome. Alex, you've been slaying nothing? Been saying nothing, maybe. Let's see, I've heard grass carp are good. I don't know personally. Grass-fed carp. That's funny. Best burgers I ever had was from Burger Lounge, grass-fed. It tastes different. Anyone have any strategies for trolling for yellowtails in La Jolla? I've been looking to try getting a flasher on like a salmon to get it deeper, or just trolling it fly lined better. Yeah, I think if you're gonna troll in La Jolla, you're gonna have to go way outside the kelp, because if you're gonna troll like that where it's deep, you're gonna get snagged up. And then yeah, so I wouldn't troll deep. with that kind of setup. Unless you were doing it outside of the kelp, along the kelp line. Let's see. Let's see here. Alex says, from what I understand, stocked fish are healthier in the sense that they have all the omega-3 and less mercury and other toxins. Yes, they have omega-3, but the stuff they're getting fed is GMO raised grains, basically. So if you're eating whatever pesticides that got put into the crop to raise the crop that was raised to make the food for the fish. Let's see. Nate says, I will tie a swivel on a heavy leader. We'll clip on a heavy. It's good info. Good info there for you guys. What's the last situation you were shell shocked from, Roman? Somebody came on here, told the story, and then finished with the N word, and I was like, that's lame. Name it called spiking. Roman, it's called spiking a fish. Spiking a fish. Cool. If you go too fast, you will drown the bait. Cool, good stuff. Night all. Thanks for jumping on, Kevin. See you tomorrow. Right on. Doug, what's up? Fishing is open soon. Good evening, everybody. Espanol is in the house. What's up? So, do you have any updates for us, Doug? Do you know something that we don't know? When is fishing opening? I think when's that get announced? Graham says, later, Kevin. How fast should I be reeling when using a Ned rig? Slow. You should be reeling slow if any at all. Cast it, let it sink to the bottom. Drag the bait on the bottom by lifting the rod tip a little bit. You'll feel the little bumps, and then when you put the rod tip back down, you take up the slack with the reel and do it again. That way you can feel the bottom and you'll be on the bottom. Slow, crawl it or hop it on the bottom. Good. Slow with small hops. Good. I got sent home yesterday, 8 p.m. curfew. Had to leave the lakes. Oh, got it. I put on a stringer and drag them around with the yak until they scream locations. Oh, jeez. Let's see, Nate. Let's see. Dangler. Cool. All right, cool. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It is past the 8 o'clock hour. I'm going to keep these things down to an hour, hopefully. Tomorrow, we have an interview. Should be good. With Ernie. We'll talk about his channel. We'll talk about how he goes about generating his reports for conditions and what he looks for and what sites he uses. So it'll be a good little information teaser for you guys, so you guys can start to look up conditions on stuff yourselves if you don't know how to do it already. I'm not that good at it. I stick to the bays, so I don't have no need to look up even like if it's gonna rain, because I have rain gear. So if I'm gonna fish, I go fish. What up, Busy? Thanks for jumping on. So tomorrow, guys, Ernie will be on here with us, and we'll be talking about how to check conditions, chlorophyll, wind, temperature, all the stuff that you would need to check to see if, before you go offshore, to see if it's going to be a good weekend. How to check out trends, all that good stuff, and we will be learning together. So I'll have it set up. He'll be on Skype. We'll do a screen share so you can show us like the websites he goes to. It'll be good. It'll be fun. So thanks for jumping on, guys. If you guys want to hang out and talk for a little bit after the show, I'll be on Discord for about 20 minutes. I'm going to jump right on after the show here. If you don't know how to get on Discord, go to romancastro.com/MMFC. That'll take you to the Discord invite page, and you'll be able to chat with us live. Like talk. It's like a group phone call. And then what else do we have? Yeah, the new shirts are up. If you have a kid who is learning to spotty fish and they are getting their fish now, get this for them. It's like a good little celebration of them getting better at fishing, give them some encouragement, and it should be fun. Cool. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7. Thank you for everything. See you in the Discord.